What is going on with Kate Middleton? Well, there has been so much go on over the past few days with footage and photos being released, and with there being such huge blowbacks with it not even being Kate in some instances. We're going to be covering the entire story from the very start to now, including all new scandals, all new controversies, and really things that are blowing this entire situation right out of the water and adding so much more fuel to the fire. So let's cast our minds back a couple of months. Kate Middleton goes into hospital to have abdominal surgery. That's what we were told by Buckingham Palace, and everyone was sending best wishes. A few weeks later, this photo emerged of Kate Middleton leaving hospital with her mum Carol Middleton in her mum's car with her sat in the passenger seat. Now, speculation already started surrounding this photo, with people suggesting that the person who was sat in the car with Carol was not in fact Kate Middleton at all. But people let it slide. It was one of those things where she's just had major surgery. She's of course is not going to look the same. So everyone let it slide. It went under the rug. It was like, well, you know, she's gonna recover. Best wishes, Kate Middleton. Well, let's then fast forward to Mother's Day. Now, I'm sure we are all in the loop with Mother's Day and that infamous scandal surrounding this photo right here, where Kate Middleton is photoed with her 3 children, Louis, I've forgotten his name, Louis, Charlotte, and oh my god, he's going to be the future king, man. How have I forgotten his name? It will come back to me. It will come back to me. I don't know how I've forgotten the future king's name. Louis, Charlotte, George. Of course it's George. My bad. Anyway, so the photo comes out. Everyone's like, oh, Kate's okay. But then people start to notice mishaps with the photo. Like, for example, Louis's fingers here, the table having a bit of a curve in it, Charlotte's skirt being a bit funky over here, her sleeve being a bit funky over here, George's hands not being quite right, and then also Kate's zipper starting here and then just suddenly disappearing. And everyone looks at it and goes, this photo's been digitally manipulated. And that was a whole big scandal. And then Kate came out apparently with a statement, it was a written statement, so it was no vocals or video involved, stating that as she's an avid photographer, she was the one that in fact manipulated the photo. She likes to toy around with Photoshop. But then people started to ask the question, well, why did you Photoshop the photo of you with your children? If that's the case, where are you? Why have we not seen you? Why have we still not seen you? And then people started to refer back to the other photo of her in the car with her mum. And people being like, well, that didn't actually look like Kate either. So where is she? What's happened to her? And then things kind of got a bit blown out of proportion with some social media influencers, celebrities and things like this. One of them being Kim Kardashian, who posted this photo dump with the caption, "On my way to find Kate," which is obviously a jibe at Kate Middleton because the whole world is asking the same thing. Where is Kate Middleton? And then also Blake Lively, who took the opportunity and the buzz from the drama to promote her new products, with the first part being "Now you know why I've been MIA," and then digging into the comments section, you can see that her brand Betty Buzz had a comment that said haters will say that it's Photoshop, but from the looks of it, that comment has now been removed, which is very interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, okay. So yeah, looks like the Betty Boo's comment. It is in my previous video about this, so if you want to see that, it was definitely there. You can see that in that video, but it looks like that comment has since been deleted. And that was probably off the back of some backlash, because this is literally nothing but negative comments, and it worked as a publicity stunt, but I think it's had a bit of a negative spin on the brand. So let's fast forward. Everyone's thinking, well, where's Kate? This is getting ridiculous now. You know, she was supposed to be seen. They've posted a photo, but it's been a digitally manipulated photo. We get a statement, but it's just signed off with a C, and it's just a written article. So that doesn't mean anything. We've not seen her. We haven't heard from her. We don't know where she is. And then speculation starts to blow right out of proportion that she died whilst in the surgery. Something happened between, there's an affair gone on with William and someone else, and they're going through a divorce. It became, the internet blew out of proportion with so many speculative questions. But you can't really blame people for jumping to these kind of conclusions when we've got nothing to work with. And, you know, it's after the whole Diana situation, it's not unfair to question these things when it comes to the royal family. And some people are so invested in the royal family that all they have to do is ask questions. So fast forward to yesterday at the time of recording. Speculation is blowing up. The internet, Twitter, TikTok, the hashtag where is Kate is trending on all platforms. And everyone's asking the same question, which is exactly, where is Kate Middleton? So, to try and dumb down the speculation and things online, The Sun posted an image and a video alongside TMZ. Now, bear in mind that TMZ were the ones that broke the image of Kate in the car, which was this on your screens right now, which is a supposed photo and video of Kate standing next to William walking through a market in Windsor. On the surface, everyone was like, oh, thank goodness, she's okay, we've seen her, everything can go back to normal, we're okay. She's fine, everything's okay, thank goodness. But then speculation drove up again because people were starting to ask a lot of questions about this. With this being recorded on a potato and filmed on a potato, everyone's like, whoa, hang on a second, that's not Kate Middleton. And people ran it through an AI generator that unblurs pictures and brings out really clear photos. So this was the photo that was leaked by The Sun. This was it after it had gone through this AI generator right here. And as you can see, my goodness, there is a stark difference and stark contrast. This is not Kate Middleton. And a lot of people believe that it was in fact Heidi, a lady called Heidi, who, if you don't know who that is, it is Kate Middleton's doppelganger body double kind of thing. She looked identical to her, but obviously not identical enough, because it's just gone mental. And people have gone so far as to even line up, like you can see here, Kate Middleton's eye line with where she should be on William. You know, she should be shoulder length with eyes, and here she's like mouth level, you know. It was wild. I have seen so many of these, and you know, obviously this is all down to perspective. Like the angles are all different, the depth is all different, you know, so you can't take this, but it just goes to show how serious people are taking this. And you know, it was just, the other speculation as well is Kate's just had major surgery on her abdominal area. Okay, if you've ever, you know, been without your abdominal area, you'll know that you literally use your abs for absolutely everything, to stand, to walk, to balance, to do anything. She's here carrying bags. Bear in mind, she's in recovery from major abdominal surgery, and she's able to carry a bag and almost walk with absolute ease through this area. Now, you could just say that she's putting on a front, really deep down she's in utter pain and she's just doing this to try and silence the people. But, which could well be the case. But when you add up all the evidence, which is, you know, this could not be her, it starts to look very suspicious and very speculative. Now, the response online has been absolutely just wild. The response was wild. Here is a video of someone who really kind of broke down this clip. Take a little look at this.
So breaking news, Kate Middleton has been seen for the first time, and Gabby thinks that's not her. Prince William and Princess Catherine were visiting a business about a mile from their home in Windsor. Although many people aren't so sure, because a lot of people are reacting saying, that's not Kate, oh my god, what did they do to her? And what's even more crazy is that if you use AI to unblur this footage, I mean, this is definitely not her. These are two separate stills, and there's no way this is Kate Middleton. And this is Kate from 2 weeks ago driving in her car, and we're supposed to believe that this is Kate now?
So you can see there, the speculation is running wild and Twitter is having absolutely none of it. Some people are completely on board with this and they're like, yeah, Kate's fine, you know, we've seen her. It was all over the news this morning at the time of recording, which is the 19th of March. You know, they're all saying, yeah, Kate's fine, and people are lapping it up. But, you know, when you look at the evidence, it's kind of hard to believe. So, moving forwards, there was supposed to be a royal announcement that is supposed to be made. Speculation was that King Charles was dead and succumbed to his cancer. Fortunately, that was not the case, and that was just a media campaign that was ran by the Russian media. And it got so crazy that over there that the UK embassy in Russia, so if you search the Twitter page UK Russia, you'll see that they put out a statement literally saying King Charles is not dead, like, you know, the rumours of him being dead is false, fake news, all the rest of it, and they put that cleanly to bed. So now the attention is diverted straight back to Kate, and they're like, well, the royal announcement's either she's dead, there's a divorce, something's happened, and she's like, you know, in a really bad way. But because of all this stuff that they're putting out, and it's turning out to not be the case and not be true, it's just adding speculation. It's like, well, what's the point of you posting this if this isn't true? What is the point? Like, you know, like, you're posting these things, they're getting refuted, they're turning out to be false, which is just adding more speculation to the rumour mill. You're trying to put this stuff out to quiet people, but then they're calling out your bullshit, and then it just adds it 10 times amplifies that issue. And what's even more insane, and this is by far the most bonkers thing, this came out a couple of hours ago at the time of recording, on the royal website, so if you just search royal.uk, that is the official royal website, and it's almost like a blog, and it's a breakdown of all the good things and charitable things and all the all the escapades that the royals have been on recently to, you know, support the community and all the rest of it. It's to make the royals look good, basically. In the subsection, so there's bios of the Queen, Queen Elizabeth II, Queen Camilla, and King Charles. If you look in King Charles's section, everything to do with Kate Middleton has been removed. Now, I saw this and I thought, this can't be true, surely. So I went back and I looked on the website for myself, and it's true. Everything to do with Kate Middleton has been removed from King Charles' bio of the website, and I even searched on the website for a good half an hour and I could not find a single thing to do with Kate Middleton. Everything to do with the Prince of Wales is all William. Everything's William. Nothing to do with Kate whatsoever. So, if you take a little look at this, you'll see. So as you scroll through, you can see you've even got Harry and Meghan, you've got Camilla, you've got William again, you've got Edward, you've got William. Who else have we got? Edward again. It's just crazy. William, Charles, Edward, Anne. All of these things that the royals have been up to recently, and there's not a single thing to do with Kate Middleton, even going as far back as before Kate Middleton's surgery. And some of these things were when Kate was well enough to be doing royal duty, so there should be things, you know, very few, granted, but there should be things in there to do with Kate, but there's not. This is post-edit Ben right now. I was wrong about the part where they removed her from the royal website, as if you go to the royal family section, if you scroll through the family members, Kate is still actually there. So scrub that part, I was wrong. Hold my hands up, sorry, not correct. Move on. Which once again has just uproar. People are like, what on earth is going on? So there's everything that we know so far, from original photos to photos of manipulated photoshops, and then you've got this footage coming out from yesterday that turns out to not even be Kate, and you've got these things and speculation from like when she came out of hospital, and now her being removed from the royal website. What is going on? What do you think is actually happened or happening? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I was talking to Lainey about this earlier. If you don't know who Lainey is, she's my partner. And Lainey was saying that, well, Kate has served her purpose. She's provided an heir and 2 spares. So technically, she is kind of expendable now. But, you know, people love her. But then again, people did also love Diana. And, you know, that all went very, very wrong very fast. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What is going on? What do you think the new royal announcement's going to be? Apparently, we can expect something by Wednesday, which would be the 20th of March. But, you know, that's not been confirmed. I've only seen that on a couple of sources, which aren't the most reliable. So, you know, there's potential, but I wouldn't hold your breath for it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And while you're down there, be sure to jump to get the hell out of that like button if you have not already. Subscribe if you're new and tickle my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload. We are on the train of all things news, Kate Middleton, and other things as well. So be sure to subscribe, hang around, it's a good time. And until next time, I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I cannot wait to see you in the next one, and I'll speak to you later. Peace.